Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Friday. Hello, friends. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a jump and turn around. Good morning, friends. So, boys and girls, guess what? That Hello Friend song we just sang, that's the last time we're going to sing it together. It is almost summertime, friends. And this is our last video lesson that we're going to do this year. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, friends, I am going to miss doing our video lessons, and it has been a lot of fun for me to do these videos. Not as much fun as when we were in school and we were doing this together in circle time. But I hope that you still had fun watching the videos and dancing and singing and learning right along with me and Dimples and sometimes Raider and my dogs Lily. I hope you've had lots of fun. But we're not going to say goodbye today. Oh no, because we're going to have a little celebration and you're going to get some surprises next week. So you can ask Mommy and Daddy about that and what that's going to be like. And Mrs. Whitney and Mrs. Dana will get to see you from your cars very soon. And I can't wait to see you. And I know Mrs. Whitney can't wait either. She's probably jumping for joy right now. So, Lily, speaking of jumping, Lily wants to get on the bed. Lily wants to say, goodbye, friends. Give a little wave, Lil. Here you go. All right, Lils. She's going to come over here. All right. And at the end of the video, Dimples is going to give you a goodbye. And it's kind of good that he can only see you on your TV or your computer because he would be giving you the biggest slobbery kisses ever. Oh, you know, those dog kisses. So, friends, we're talking about camping the other day. Remember we talked about how some people go camping overnight and they can camp in a tent in the summertime or camp in a camper or maybe just lay outside. Some boys and girls go to camps in the summertime just for the day and then they go home, kind of like school. And sometimes you don't even have to go camping outside at all. You can pretend to have a camp right in your house. You don't even have to have a tent. You could use blankets or maybe just watch a special movie in your sleeping bag. I thought of another idea that would be fun. How about flashlight fun? If you have a flashlight, you could turn off the lights and turn on music and kind of like wave your flashlight around and maybe try to jump on the flashlight spots or try to dance on those. Or even if you have a flashlight, you could ask Mommy or Daddy if they could read you a story in bed using a flashlight for your light instead of your light in your bedroom or in your living room. Wouldn't that be kind of fun and different? I thought those might be some good ideas for camping. So camping can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But friends, as of for now, campers, we're going to use our imaginations. Crank it up. Crank. Alrighty. Preschool campers, welcome to Camp Preschool. I still did not find a whistle. All right. Do you remember our beaver song? Okay. Here it is. Phew, thought I lost it. Campers, stand right up. Here we go. All right. Beaver one, beaver all, let's all do the beaver crawl. Get down on your hands and knees. All right. Beaver, let me see. Beaver two, beaver three, let's all climb the beaver tree. Climb, climb, get those knees up, campers. Woo! Good job, campers. Beaver 4, Beaver 5. Let's all do the beaver jive. Ready? Jive. Oh, get your teeth out. Beaver 6, Beaver 7. Let's all go to beaver heaven. Put your hands together. Kind of wave them up like a snake. Get them up real high in tree pose. Woo, good job. Beaver 8, Beaver 9. Stop. It's beaver time. Do your own kind of beaver dance. Okay. Or jump. Woo. All right. Good job, campers. I have another little song for you. This one is called A Camping We Will Go. Ooh, they're doing one of my favorite things for camping. Do you like to toast marshmallows? This song says, a camping we will go, a camping we will go. The great outdoors is so much fun, a camping we will go. We'll sleep in our big tent. Ooh, what should we do for that? We could do a tent, or we could pretend to be sleeping. We'll sleep in our big tent. We'll sleep in our big tent. The great outdoors is so much fun. We'll sleep in our big tent. Oh, now we have to make s'mores at night. What should you do? Pretend you're holding a stick with marshmallows over the fire? We'll make s'mores at night. We'll make s'mores at night. The great outdoors is so much fun. We'll make s'mores at night. Good job, campers. All right, Mrs. Dana here is going to take off her camping hat for a minute because my head's getting hot. Woo! All right. So, friends, I want to show you a song, and I think we've done this one in school before. And then after that, I want to show you, if I can find, there they are, my scissors. I want to show you a project that you can do, a camping project. All right, so one thing that might be a lot of fun to do if you are camping or just summertime fun. It's something Keegan did on his birthday. What did Keegan Rivera do on his birthday? Oh, he sent us a picture. He went fishing, didn't he? Speaking of birthdays, that's a reminder to Mrs. Dana. After this song, we have to sing a very special happy birthday to somebody. Okay, so this is, raise your hand if you have ever been fishing. I've been fishing. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Do you like to fish? Or don't you like to fish? Some of you might like to, some of you might not. Some of you might like to catch a fish, but ooh, maybe you don't like to put the worm on the hook. Maybe you do. I don't know. All right. Well, this is a fishing song, and I'm going to put the link to this in the video so you can watch it. And it's a song about numbers. In this song, first I'm going to just read it, and then we'll sing it. It says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little finger on the right. So it's a song, and it's a rhyming song, which means a lot of these words sound the same at the end. All right, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? Because he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little finger on the right. Did you hear those rhymes? Bite, right. Let's see what else. 5, alive. Go, so. Now, boys and girls, let's pretend our easel is a pond where the fish are. What I am noticing is on each fish there's a number, right? But the numbers are all mixed up. When you count, do you count like this? 1, 10, 4, 3, 2, 9, 6, 5, 8, 7. You're probably laughing because that is silly. We don't count that way, do we? What number do we start with when we count? We always start with the number 1. Boys and girls, do you think you can help me get these fish lined up in the right number order, starting with 1, going all the way to 10, so that we can sing the song and point to the correct fish number? All right, so our 1 is already there for us. All right, so what number comes after 1? 1, a candy cane that wears a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. All right, do you see the 2? I hope you can see it. There's the 2. So I'm going to take the 2 and put it next to the 1. I'm going to move the 1 over. 1, 2. What comes next, friends? 1, 2. Around the tree, that's the way to make a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're starting off good. We've got our first row. 1, 2, 3. Down, over, down some more. That's the way to make a 4. Excuse me, Mr. 10, you do not belong there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Short neck, belly fat. Mr. 5 wears a hat. There's 5. Oops, 9. You are not in the right spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 sits on a circle. Here it is. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Across the sky, down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Okay, we have 3 numbers left, friends. 1, count with me, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make an S and cross and close the gate. That's the way to make an 8. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A circle and a line makes a number 9. And finally, oh, Mr. 9, get back up there. Finally, friends, what's our last number? 10. Begin again. All right, now we can sing the fish song. We have all our numbers in the right order. Can you try it with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? Because he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little finger on the right. Nice job, friends. Again, I am going to put that video, a link to that song, so that you can watch and listen and sing along whenever you would like. All right. So, friends, there's one more thing I want to do before we say goodbye. I told you there's some projects you can make. The one, remember the other day I said that you could take a big marshmallow and you could dip it in paint and paint with it. Maybe you could put like a stick on it and hold the stick and dip it and paint with it. That would be a lot of fun. You can also, if you have pine cones, if you're taking any nature walks and pretending to do things like that for camping, You could take a pine cone, if you have pine trees where you are, and you could roll them in paint, and you could paint a picture with pine cones. This is a picture I painted with pine cones. I dipped it in paint and I rolled it around the paper. So that's kind of fun to do. All right, so we talked about, I'm going to show you one project now. We talked about things that you could do, or animals that you might see if you're camping or if you are outside taking a nature walk. And do you remember there was one that Mrs. Dana said, I do not want to see this animal if I am camping. Sammy Snake, right? Yeah. Well, I don't want to see a real snake when I go camping. Some of you might love snakes and want to see a snake. But wouldn't it be fun to make a snake like this? Ooh, can you see him? He kind of goes all around. Do you recognize something that might be familiar that I used to make this snake? I used a paper plate. To make a snake, all you really need are 3 things: a paper plate, paint or markers, and scissors. That's it. All right, so let me show you how you can make your own swirly snake. So if you have a plate, you could make, or you could have mom or dad make a swirl like that with marker, okay? Then you are going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut the swirl. You're going to follow it. And just like that, it'll turn into a snake, okay? Remember, friends, if when you are holding scissors, if you have forgotten how to do that, remember thumbkin goes in the top and pointer and tall man go on the bottom, okay? And when we cut, remember, sometimes thumbkin likes to try to fool you and point at the ground. But where does he need to be? He needs to point to the sky, right? Okay. And your other hand is your helper hand. Let that hand hold and move the paper for you. Some fun things that you can cut in the summer. You don't always just have to cut paper. But if you have scissors and if mommy and dad say it's okay and they're watching you, maybe you could cut something else with scissors. Do you remember when we cut plastic straws in our sensory table? The straws kind of went flying, didn't they? That was fun. Or you could cut grass outside. Maybe you could just take the scissors and cut some grass. Or maybe you could cut leaves. Or you could cut Play-Doh. There are lots of different things that you could cut. All right, so I'm going to cut this so that we can make a snake. Okay, so I'm going to start right here on the edge. And I'm going to follow the curve, friends. Oops, so you can see this. Okay, my helper hand really has an important job. He has to keep, or she has to keep help me move and turn that paper. Now, Mrs. Dina's cutting a little fast, but you do not have to cut fast. Slow and steady. Okay, I'm almost there. Gonna cut around. And, oh, I'm going to stop at the end. I don't want to keep cutting or I'm going to cut his little head. And, ta-da! You have a snake. Now, if you have Google eyes, you could glue Google eyes. Maybe you could make a paper tongue. You could take markers or paint and paint all kinds of little markings that snakes have. Maybe you could do spots or stripes. This snake has stripes. You could do it however you want. Okay, If you end up making a snake, I'd love to see it. Show it to me. Okay. And friends, do you remember the question I asked you the other day when we were talking about camping? I said, if you had a tent, what's one thing you would bring into your tent? So I thought about it for a while. And do you know what I would bring in my tent? Dimples. I would bring you. Oh, gee. Thanks, Mrs. Dana. You're welcome, Dimples. And I would bring all of you friends into my tent, too. Oh, we'd have so much fun. We would eat dog biscuits. Oh, Dimples, remember, the boys and girls are not dogs. They like cookies. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay. You guys could eat cookies. I would eat dog biscuits. Dimples, our friends are getting ready for summertime. They're going to have so much fun this summer. So, Dimples, this is our last video lesson, so you have to say goodbye to them. Oh, boys and girls, I'm sure going to miss you. It was so much fun being your classroom doggy puppet this year. I just loved you so much, and I will always love you. And, oh, boy, did I learn a lot from you, boys and girls. But don't worry, I'll see you around, definitely. You sure will, Dimples. All right, I gotta give him a kiss, Mrs. Dana. Hope it wasn't too slobbery, friends. Oh, Dimples. You're so cute. All right, friends. I'm also going to put a link up for a bear hunt because it's always fun to pretend to go on a bear hunt when you're camping. And do you remember when we did our bear hunts? We've done a couple of them. We've had so much fun with those. So I'm going to put a link to a bear hunt too. All right? And boys and girls, remember, I'm going to see you before the summer, but remember this summer to always read s'more books. Right? Instead of read some more books, s'more. Read lots of books. Oh my goodness, have fun playing and singing and watching fireflies and being outside. It's going to be so much fun, friends. And I've had so much fun being one of your teachers. And I know Mrs. Whitney has had so much fun being another one of your teachers. We have been so lucky. We love you, boys and girls, with all of our hearts. And we cannot wait to see you for our graduation celebration next Tuesday. All right, boys and girls, bye-bye. Oh, always have fun pretending too, and keep that imagination turned on. Love you. Bye-bye.